I'll refresh these nuts in your fucking face. Yo,
Dude,
thanks,
that
Trap
was a really
Lord.
good joke, and
Thank
I'm
you,
proud of
Trap
you for
Lord, for
making it.
the shadow on our sub increase. I actually, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hello, JJ's frozen. Let's
Wait,
go.
we were
Let's
live the entire time?
go. No, I've had us muted, but
I'm frozen?
yeah, a
Oh,
little bit, a little bit.
oh, why am I
Um,
frozen? Oh,
I
there
don't
you
know
go.
why you're frozen. There we go.
Can you
All
see
right.
me now?
Yeah. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Hopefully we'll have some more people. If not, that's whatever. That's cool. That's Pog.
You,
You
you
know
can check
what?
out the VOD.
We're we're used to two people watching the stream, so it's all good. But welcome everybody
Yeah,
to
yeah,
the
honestly.
Dragon Ball live stream. Um Before we talk about the live stream, though, I want to talk about what an exciting week we've had here on the channel. At the beginning of last week, or not the beginning of last week, it was what, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, it was on my birthday.
It was JJ's birthday last week, and he posted a video on the channel that is just doing freaking awesome, bro. Like, I'm genuinely so
Mm-hmm.
happy for JJ, for the channel, and just straight up like everything involving this video. Um, we With this one video, we were able to hit over 100 subs, which is fantastic. Um, we have This is our
Yep.
highest viewed video on the channel. I'll show it up on screen right now. So this is the video. Paul is not a hero, and me and JJ can't stop talking about this video and how well it's doing. It's because it's exciting. It's really fun to see JJ's hard work, reaping its rewards. And hopefully, we keep this momentum going. We're gonna still keep doing live streams, and by the end of this month, I should have a video out on the channel. And we're just gonna we're gonna try to keep doing that. Posting one video each a month on top of our live streams, and hopefully, we get the
Mm-hmm.
same engagement we did on this one. If not, no worries. We're just gonna keep posting videos. We're gonna keep having fun, and
Yeah.
honestly, I'm really hyping to everyone who's subscribed to our channel in the last week, to those who have been
Mm-hmm.
subscribed to our channel. It's really, honoring to see us grow. Um, you know, we're on that road to 1 million.
Yeah,
so,
exactly, dude. We're right fucking there with Mr. Beast.
so yeah, this is just our first steps. So, JJ, this is your baby. This is your video. How you feeling? What are your thoughts?
I really like how the video came out. I just have to make an apology to you, Peter. Um, because on the live stream before that video went live, we did a live stream about Dune Part 2, and I said, yeah, it's very obvious that, Paul is the villain, and the mass majority are going to feel that way. Apparently, that is not the case, because all the Now, I just want to put this out there. You could totally disagree with my video. Absolutely, 100% on our comments, as long as we keep it respectful and stuff. You can completely disagree with my thesis of the video. That's fine. Dune, as a novel, as a franchise, has been debated for years and years and years. Um, whether Paul is a good guy or not. A lot of fans, I saw one comment where it's like, yeah, I know Dennis Deville and Frank Herbert, the author, said that Paul is a villain, but like, I disagree, which is fine because you could, it's the same thing with Tolkien. Like, Tolkien's like, yeah, I didn't put any of my World War One experience in the Lord of the Rings at all. And it's like, but it's very apparent from his life experience that that is the case, where whole books have been written around that premise, where Tolkien's just like, I hate allegories, I hate all that shit, has nothing to do with World War One, but it reflects it in his writing very much. Um, but it's just kind of funny to see, like, you know, um, just how much views and like likes is getting, and then most of the comments is just like, you're wrong, like Paul had to kill those billions of people. And it's, in the context of the books, it's technically true, because like he saw the future, he's like, this is the only path to make sure man doesn't go extinct. My question in the video, my whole thesis is like, is that right to do? Does one man get to choose that for the entirety of humanity? Does he? Why does he get to choose? And he shouldn't just be choose. Where are the checks and balances? Um, but I also, I some of the some of it was constructive criticism because one point in the video I say Frank Herbert quoted as Ronald Reagan as a charismatic leader. I misquoted that completely. He meant Richard Nixon. But with my political leanings, I still think that is kind of correct about the Ronald Reagan thing. I mean, you could totally disagree, but that's up to you.
Wow,
But
JJ, are you saying that Dune is political?
I
No.
say that it's very political and it's always been political. I still, after all those comments, I still vehemently argue that Paul is a villain. I've seen some comments say anti-villain or anti-hero. I've never even heard the phrase anti-villain. Usually it's anti-hero. Um, but I could see that too. That's some valid arguments there. I still see him as a villain because he's making choices for people. It's one man making choices for not only the Fremen but the entire galaxy, and that's not like Frank Herbert was adamant about not doing that, and even the director Dennis Devil agrees with me.
We like
So
before the stream I showed
yeah.
JJ a Vanity Fair video
Hmm.
where Dennis V or whatever, or however you pronounce him, the director of the movie was
Devil, I
like
think.
was like, oh yeah, like he's like, yeah, like Frank Herbert, he really was upset with the reception of the first book because
Yeah.
everyone saw Paul as a hero, and so
Hmm.
he made Dune Messiah to kind of be like, hey guys, Paul is not a hero.
Yeah.
So
And that's very reflective in the comments. I got
so
some that were just like, I agree with your premise, but it's a crap video, and I'm like, well, okay, thanks.
look, you know what? You know what they say? They say like you're for like me and JJ have been making videos for a while. So this definitely isn't our
Yeah.
first, but in terms of the reach and the people
Hmm.
who have seen this, it is very obvious that this is like this is still like baby's first steps towards
Yeah.
making
Yep.
videos online, and we're gonna grow. Hopefully, if I get whatever video I make, if I get comments that are like I'm a fucking idiot, I'll just take it in stride and kind of
Yeah.
like make the next
No,
video. And I know
I
JJ's
am.
feeling the same way. JJ feels the same way.
I am.
Not
Because
dissing
again,
JJ.
I don't want this to come off as like, hey, if you disagree with me, don't comment. I'm asking you to comment. Absolutely comment. Um, I even saw one comment that was just like, you look like you're on the moon with that lighting. And looking back at the video, it's so fucking true. Like, because
You look
basically
like you're on the
there
moon.
there's no windows in
Hey
this, and
yo.
I filmed here, and basically I was like, oh, I don't even need my lights because like this light is just giving me. And for green screen for editing, it was like literally perfect. I didn't have to mess with any of the settings. It was perfect. But like looking back at it, there's a huge shadow on my fucking face, and it's like, but again, but that's a constructive criticism, and I do appreciate it.
I found the
Yeah,
comment. Yo, would you be
yeah.
tight if I liked it? Would you be tight
No,
if I
go ahead.
liked it?
No,
That
go
shit
right
is
ahead. Yeah,
so
it's fine.
funny,
Listen,
bro.
we're all, again, I vehemently disagree with the comments thinking that Paul is the hero. Killing billions is not a good thing. But that's fine. Thank you for commenting. That means that supposedly, you watched my entire video.
No,
And
dude, they did. Like, it's not supposedly.
you,
People
yeah,
watched the video.
you had a strong enough reaction to be like, no, like this guy is wrong, and had to comment, which I appreciate. Again, open discussion. I'm not shutting down everyone. I'm just making a couple jabs here and there. Listen, you jabbed at my video, motherfuckers. I'm allowed a couple jabs here and there. But overall, yeah, I do appreciate everyone commenting, everyone liking, sharing, supposedly maybe. The views are great. I did not expect this to blow up as much as it did. Not that it's making a billion, but like for us, this is like huge. So and we got like a lot more subscribers, which is awesome. So yeah, like I guess that's all I got to say about it. Keep commenting, even if you disagree with me. It's open conversation. Try not to be so mean though.
And that made me so sad.
Sad. Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm really proud of JJ's video. I watched the video twice. I really liked it.
Yeah,
And that's not just because he's my friend. I thought he did a really good job. I'm really happy for him,
thanks,
and
man.
I'm happy for our channel. And
Yeah.
hopefully, not just my video, but the next video JJ does, and the videos
Mhm.
after, they do just as well.
Yeah,
And
and I like this kind of format because it's like it's almost like a friendly competition. Like, oh, I just saw how your video performed. Let me step up my game here, and then vice versa. Like if it's like, oh, let me step up my game here, and then we're each gonna make videos. They're like, I really like what he did there and stuff like that, and we're just gonna keep improving on our both video editing skills, scripting. My scripting needs to be a lot more tighter. I ramble in that video. I had to cut a lot. Like it was up to like 19 minutes. I cut it down to 13. It's a lot of rambling. Like I got the majority of the editing was making like I showed you my editing timeline, just cuts galore.
Hello,
Just
baby.
like
yeah,
Jack, stop saying and like, god damn it.
yeah, no, dude, no, I like the video. I like the video, and I'm really
Yeah.
glad it did well. So
Yeah.
here's to more videos. Here's to our future, man. Like this is a good
Hell
first
yeah.
start. It's a good first start, and hopefully we'll make some more content that you guys enjoy. So outside of sucking
Anyways.
our own dicks, let's
Oh
start
yeah.
sucking Akira Toriyama's dick. Um,
Oh yeah.
we're gonna talk about Dragon Ball for this stream. Definitely a really good way to capitalize on our sub count and our view count, but that's all right. So yeah, we just wanted to do something, you know, and with the passing of Akira Toriyama, I think it's fitting to kind of look back at all the arcs. Think about what we've watched, what we haven't watched, what we liked, what we disliked about each arc, and just kind of go from there. So we're going to go through the arcs. We're going to look at them, see which one's the best, which one's our favorites, the movies too. We're not going to go to TV specials and all that shit that's really getting into the weeds, but just like the bare essentials, right? So
Yeah.
real quick, let's talk about what these rankings mean. So obviously Ultra Instinct is, top tier, could kill anything. All the gods of destruction were like, fuck me, Goku could be Ultra Instinct. Only makes sense. Yamcha is obviously last. If a Cyberman can kill him, then Yamcha's dead
Anyone
last.
can.
Anyone can. So yeah, and it just kind of goes from there. I kind of like followed like not 1-to-1, obviously, because there's a way more ranks in the game, but kind of similar to Dragon Ball Fighter Z. If any of you have played the game, you might notice that is I used some of the art for the thumbnail from DBZ Fighters.
I mean, that game still looks fucking good, and it came out like nearly
Dude, that
4 or
game.
5 years ago.
I wish they made a DB Fighters like 2. That would be sick.
Yeah. And that new Budokai game or it's called Sparkling Zero.
Something like that. Sparkling Blast. I don't fucking know.
It looks tight though.
Yeah. And we can finally do an Anime on the Rocks live that involves talking about anime.
I know, it's incredible.
So, JJ, why don't we start this off? Why don't you start us off? Dragon Ball, the original series. Did you read it? Watch it? What do you have with that?
Did I read it? Boy, I own it.
So, of course, JJ owns the box set.
Oh, baby, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the wall art. Look at that shit. Look at the spine art. That shit is nice.
Wow, that's so cute of you.
Okay, so I made the tier list, and the reason why I didn't put all the separate Dragon Ball sagas in there, or arcs or whatever, is because I don't know how familiar you are with the original Dragon Ball.
Not familiar whatsoever. I switched straight to Z when I started.
I didn't want to just be like most of what we're going to be talking about is Z. However, that doesn't mean I want to diminish the original Dragon Ball, or it's all Dragon Ball, but just how we clarify in the U.S. Dragon Ball is, whereas Z is more action focused, sprinkled in with comedy. Dragon Ball is comedy sprinkled in with action and stuff like that. And it actually blends it very well because I hate anime humor. Like it's been one of my biggest like Oni-chan, like I fucking hate all that. Like
Oni-chan.
I accidentally
Oni-chan
grabbed a
shit.
titty. Like I don't stop. um, but Dragon Ball really set the foundation for with even its designs and stuff. It influenced so many creators and stuff like that. And the arcs themselves are good. The Red Ribbon Army is great, and they call back to it during the Android/Cell saga. I just for clarification, I put Android and Cell saga together in this tier list. We're doing the 4 major sagas, and technically, yeah. But yeah, like it was such a huge inspiration when it came out and stuff like that. I remember distinctly one of my first memories of watching TV is watching the King Piccolo versus Goku fight on Toonami. Like that's one of my earliest memories of watching anything on TV. So I really like it. I want to save the Ultra Instinct stuff for where we can both agree. And as you said, you didn't really watch it or read it. So I think Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, I think that's more than fitting for it. It's really good at what it does. The art is great. And the art only improves from there, basically.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
I'm shocked by that.
It's
But,
kind of
all
like
right.
it's kind of like early One Piece where it's like, the art's pretty good, and then Oda progressively just gets better and better. It's the same thing with Akira Toriyama.
Gotcha. All right. The
The
Saiyan
Saiyan
arc, dude.
saga.
The opening to this arc is fucking phenomenal. What a good, especially for somebody like you who's gone, because like essentially, it's how long was like, was it a long transition between like the original Dragon Ball to Z, or was it all just like
Actually, no.
in a row? Because like to think like you go from the end of Dragon Ball as Goku as like kind of
A kid.
not a kid, but like he's like a teenager at that point or something. And then
yeah,
you're telling me the next chapter is just Goku learns he's an alien? Is it something like that? I think it is. I think it is like that.
Pretty much.
In terms of the manga release. But I know for the anime release, it was years later.
Yeah, let's see. Event. Oh, that's just the events. Between how long? So it's a 10-year time gap or time skip.
No, I know it's a 10-year time skip, but in terms of like the actual publication of the chapter.
Publication. Yeah, I think Dragon Ball has just always continued on. I don't think it ever like stopped. But yeah, no. I mean, just speaking of time skips, one of the best time skips in fucking manga/anime, just masterfully done. Because Dragon Ball, if you just read Dragon Ball on its own, pretty much wraps up pretty well. And then Z just kind of expands on it and stuff like that. Now, I wouldn't say like just read Dragon Ball and you're all set. Obviously, read Z or watch Z, whatever you want to do. But like Z just does such a good job of picking off right where Dragon Ball left off. Whereas like something like because there's a lot that happens in between that 10-year time skip where let's look at Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Like 2 or 3 years pass and like there's a couple things that happen in between those years, but like nothing like, hey, by the way, you're an alien.
Yeah. Yeah, it just goes like Goku and everyone believing Goku's a human to his brother coming out of nowhere, stealing his son and being
the
like
OG Dragon Ball first boss in every video game. Raditz.
and like him being like, I'm now going to tell you that the Saiyans are going to show up and destroy the planet in 1 year's time.
By the way, I'm going to take your kid now. Goodbye.
Yeah, and then just like Goku dying and also beginning of Goku dying every fucking arc.
Yeah.
Goku, has to train in other world while the Z fighters have to figure out like training themselves to fight the Saiyans and just getting completely whooped And like, what I liked about the Saiyan arc is just like Vegeta and Nappa are terrifying.
Yeah.
Because like they show up and they destroy just an entire city in like seconds. And then after that, the Z Fighters show up and they just all get picked off one by one.
Yeah.
And it's like the first time like we see any of these characters die, I believe.
Because
I don't think
you have to think as well, like, again, leading straight off to Dragon Ball, it's like Tien was fucking a heavy hitter, you know? And like he just gets knocked the fuck out by Nappa. And you're just like, oh fuck, like Nappa's not even the main one. And he's giving Tien shit. And then Piccolo, I will argue, is still something. It like a lot of people are like, oh, during Z Piccolo, but it's like no. Piccolo is still, you know, it's a while off from like the Android 17 fight. You know what I mean? Like that's where right after that, then Piccolo, you know, but like Piccolo was he was keeping up with that shit, and he pretty much killed Raditz. I mean, it's only through the power of Goku holding down Raditz that like he even did his special beam on him. That sounds fucking sexual for some reason.
It is. No
but like
worries.
all the Z Fighters, actually, that's why I like this saga so much, because the Z Fighters are still something. You know, Piccolo will still be something, but then Tien, Yamcha, get the fuck out of here. Krillin is useless, but like, you know, he still has some worth in the Frieza saga somewhat. But like, you know, Tien holds his own, which is good. It's just like a good kind of be like, those characters are good to be like, oh shit, this is how way more powerful these characters are. Because you already know Yamcha and Tien were pretty powerful in Dragon Ball. Now they ain't shit, kind of thing. So like just the way it's written and paced is just so perfect. And when like Goku finally shows up, which again is going to be a common fucking theme in these sagas.
Dude, it's so
like,
annoying.
Oh,
it's so
Goku
annoying.
showed up. Now we can, you know, start to even proceed to make any progress against these guys.
Dude, like you're so right about that. Like I fucking hated. It's
so funny
as a
how
kid.
The tropes of Z start out within the first fucking saga. Like within the first 5 episodes. It's just like
And like it doesn't help that like this it happens in every arc. It didn't help as like a kid whose like attention span is already fucking low because he wants to do other things, and like half of the episode is a recap of Goku dying to then finally getting to what the show is, and it's only like 10 minutes left of the show.
Yep, it's Snake Way fucking where he drops by what's her face, the blue skinned lady. She was like coming on to Goku, and Goku's like, oh shit, I gotta go down to Earth, my bad.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's on his way to Supreme Kai. Like he's got that long Snake Way. Right when he dies, he has to travel along Snake Way, and he stops by this like blue skinned lady that like tries to hold him up on his journey. He's like, oh wait a minute, I gotta keep going. Adios.
I'm gonna be so free with you. I do not remember that.
That I think, I'm pretty sure from what I remember, is filler, and Dragon Ball Z has a lot of filler. The way I experience Dragon Ball Z watching it now is all through Kai, because Kai cuts all the bullshit except the Buu saga. There's 3 seasons of the Buu saga. I'm like, I thought the whole point of this was like to like cut down on the filler, but okay. But I guess Buu does have a lot of filler, to be fair. So, like the Buu saga lasts a long fucking time.
Dude, we'll get to the Buu saga later.
Yeah.
It's the Saiyan arc, dude. The fight between Goku and Vegeta, they had it's
Legend.
So iconic that at the end of the Super anime, they had to recreate the shot of them fighting in the desert.
Yep.
Like that's just how good it is. Like
even
as a
like
kid,
Gohan's training with Piccolo.
Yeah, Gohan's training with Piccolo. Well. And like Piccolo's redemption.
Piccolo destroys the mood. He's just like, this won't have like environmental disasters. It just fucking
Yeah,
destroys the
blows
moon.
up the moon,
Yeah.
dude. That shit's so good. I really like the Saiyan arc. Honestly, I think putting the Saiyan arc in Super Saiyan God tier
I think that's fair.
is fair. I think
Yeah.
for me personally, I think we all know where we're putting the Frieza saga.
Put that shit in Yamcha. That shit trash. No, just kidding.
Dude, the Frieza saga is what defines Dragon Ball. Like, this is what people think about when they think about Dragon Ball Z. As much as the Saiyan arc is really good, and people definitely remember the Vegeta versus Goku arc, you will not forget like the story of the Namekians on the planet. You will not forget all fucking 24,000 transformations that happen in this fucking arc. You will not forget Vegeta fucking crying and like begging Goku to defeat Frieza.
And then you got the Ginyu Force.
Dude, that awesome troop of wonderful monsters.
The only thing I will say is that, and this kind of goes for most, well, except the Cell Saga because they move around a lot more. Namek is just all blue trees, green sky. That's all you're fucking getting from the backgrounds there. There's not a lot of. There is location shifting, but it all looks exactly the fuck the same.
Yeah, so there's no like sense of like geography. There's no sense of direct. That's what I like about One Piece. Like they'll have at one point in like a long saga, they'll just have a map and show you where every character is because they recognize that, you know what? I don't even know where the fuck everybody is. So they got to have a map. Whereas definitely in Frieza, it's like the Frieza saga, it's like, where the fuck is everybody? What the fuck is everybody doing? And then, of course, like outside of just the story beats, like, come on. Frieza is the definitive, like, Dragon Ball villain.
Yes.
He's just evil for evil's sake, bro.
Yeah, like his first form where he's in that little pod, then the second form, and then the third copyright form where he's basically a xenomorph.
Yeah.
And then like his perfect form is just like it literally, or final form is it really is perfect. It's just like simple but threatening, and like the fact that he's so short but is still such a threat, is also. And just the way he treats like the Nameks and stuff like that. He's the ultimate space racist, and like you gotta love him for it.
Dude, my favorite line from the Broly movie.
Hello, monkey.
Yeah, just looking down at them, bro. It's like it's so good. It's such a. I love it. I love what they do with this character, and then of course introducing the greatest transformation, the transformation to ruin all transformations.
Oh yeah,
because every series has to have a transformation after this. Super Saiyan. That shit was badass, bro. Like, you gotta be you're a fucking dumbass if you don't think that's a badass transformation. Bro, Goku's best friend blows up in his face.
Yeah.
And the guy who killed him is laughing at him.
Yep.
So, like, it's just awesome to see Goku transform into Super Saiyan and then just kicking Frieza's ass.
Yeah, once he turns. And then like even he's just like, all right, I'm gonna let you live a little bit. And then like Frieza throws his disc or whatever, and then Goku reflects and cuts him in half. Like completely like so iconic. But again, wait, where the fuck was Goku during this? Because he doesn't come with them to Nail. No, he's healing, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
so Goku is healing from his battle with Vegeta.
Right.
They go to Namek to get the Dragon Balls to revive all of their friends because everyone's been revived at least once already. So they can't revive them again.
Yeah.
And and then Goku has to go on like a gravity ship and like trains in space. Trains in space by like upping his gravity levels. And that's how he just gets stronger and lighter and faster. And then but that like lasts episodes, dude.
Yeah.
The Frieza saga, if there's one big critique, it's just how long it is, dude.
Mhm.
It's so frustrating. And I see that now with a lot of shows or a lot of manga that I've been reading, like My Hero, Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, they are just dragging, dude. They're
Dude,
dragging their feet.
especially My Hero. I don't even want to get into it. I don't want to get
Dude.
into it.
Like, dude, the dude knows how to fucking draw, but holy fuck. Holy fuck, is it so fucking dragged out. They're finally getting to the end. I could feel it, but it's taking so fucking long.
It's
taking
taking forever.
And Dragon Ball started that. Like, because like the hero has
it
to
really did.
the hero has to show up at the last minute because you have to build the tension.
Yeah.
And even then Goku still almost loses cuz like he has to like have Piccolo distract Frieza in Frieza's like final form. So that way he could build a spirit bomb, and even after using the spirit bomb, Frieza's like, "So what were you doing?" And then kills Krillin, and it's just like they really drag out the Frieza saga. And there's no bigger offense to that than in their next arc, which is the Cell arc. I'd have a good feeling.
Saga.
I know where I'm gonna put this, but JJ, where would you put this?
Just because we're looking over this list, I would say Ultra Instinct.
Really?
My feelings are like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, like on top of it. I think it is better than the Saiyan Saga for sure. My only problem is, and I know it's not the fault of Akira Toriyama. I know it had a lot of editorial shit. So basically, how this is set up, right? So Akira Toriyama's like, all right, Frieza Saga over. I want to create androids. We're bringing back the Red Ribbon Robbie. Here's this old guy and here's this fat guy. And editorial's like, I don't fucking like that.
That like, shit's fucking gross.
Okay, how about androids, but the young, spunky teenagers, and there's a bigger, bulky guy too. How about that? And they're like, the kids are annoying, and I don't give a fuck about that other android. And he's like, okay, all right. So how about there's a Cell being, right? And he's like all evil and gross looking. He's too gross looking. Okay, all right. How about a big, bulky guy with big old lips, right? How about he looks weird? Change him. All right, how about this perfect fucking design? How about that, motherfucker? And they're like, yeah, that's good. It's like, how many chapters did I just fucking write in order to finally, for editorial to be like, I like this.
Yeah.
And that's what it kind of feels like. It's like, okay, these are the main bad guys. Nope, just kidding. The androids are the main bad guys. Nope, psych. Cell's the bad guy. But we can't even agree on a fucking proper design for Cell. And this goes on through the show in chapters for a while until it's like, okay, here's the main baddie. That's it. We're done now.
But I feel like in the show you can't really tell that, which is like awesome. Like you can't tell that like true. He has no idea what villain to choose. It all kind of flows really well and works together, and like he does a really good job in making it like connect at the end. You know, like
he does, but he does his best. Yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously he, like, dude, this has some of the best characters in the entire series. Fan favorites that shouldn't be fan favorites, like Trunks. Everyone fucking loves Trunks.
Nah, Trunks is the best. Dude, when Frieza shows up with his daddy and he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill Trunks is just like, you fuck off. And just kills him.
Yeah.
It's like, holy fuck.
And I love it because like he represents what Vegeta at the time.
Yeah, he's Super Saiyan immediately, and Vegeta's like, what the fuck?
Only one person could be a Super Saiyan. Yeah. Well, I guess there's two now.
Also, the drip in this fucking season, like before they enter in their regular uniforms, the fucking Vegeta bad man drip is fucking, it's stellar. Where he's wearing the pink shirt.
Yeah.
That is a hard ass fucking look.
Dude, Trunks' look, bro, the purple Castle Corp outfit. Oh, you got disconnected?
Are you back up?
I'm up. You got disconnected, not me.
You disconnected from me.
Nah, bro. Nah,
the stream's
still up, bro. The stream's still up. It's all you.
All right, good.
It's all you.
Well, you disappeared, but semantics, I guess.
Well, do you see the stream down? Because I don't. I see you gone.
No.
So there's that, and then of course there's fucking Gohan. His like the foreshadowing they have in all three of these arcs of Gohan being like a powerful warrior, really finally comes full circle in the Cell Saga and makes me love Gohan even more. It sucks they ruin him in the rest of the series.
Almost immediately.
But Gohan in the Cell Saga, that's best Gohan. They had to make a whole, like in Dragon Ball Fighter Z, in every version of Dragon Ball games, like they have to have a separate character because it's not the same character. Gohan before and after Cell arc is not the same Gohan. He's so different.
He's just so sick. Like, I need to defend my friends, and he just fucking turns Super Saiyan 2. Like, it's so fucking good, man.
Like, they really bring back the whole like mystique of what made the Frieza saga so good, which is these like moments that are important to the characters. Like Gohan turns Super Saiyan not because he needs to, but because his best friend just exploded in his face.
Yeah, right.
Gohan doesn't turn into a Super Saiyan because a Super Saiyan 2 because he needs to. It's because he just watched a dude die. He's been seeing people die all the time, but like he knows he's causing everyone to die because he's not choosing to fight. So he explodes in rage and sadness and anger and becomes Super Saiyan 2. And then Gohan knows he needs to defeat Cell, but he can't do it. So Goku's like, "Hey, I'm gonna help you from beyond the grave," and is able to like bring Gohan back. Because if Gohan didn't talk to his dad, like he would have lost against Cell. And Cell would have blown up the planet. So
also that tight as fuck shot, and also anime manga panel where it's Goku and Gohan doing the Kamehameha. Let's fucking go,
dude. They repeat it in everything. They repeat it in everything, dude. They do such a really good fucking job with Gohan in this. And then Cell, they made Cell very menacing. I think what sucks about Cell a little bit though is that they just like I think one of the things you'll like notice in like all the series and in the games is that like Akira Toriyama isn't really unique in terms of like fighting. Like the reason why there's like 15 different fucking versions of Goku and Vegeta in like every fighting game is because like they're all the same character just with different colored hair.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So like he said, you know what? Cell's just an amalgamation of everyone. Like he uses Kamehameha. He turned Super Saiyan technically.
Yeah.
Like he's just like green. That's what makes him unique. He's not necessarily
he's a green boy.
Yeah, he's not necessarily like as menacing as Frieza.
He's like, people always rag on Krillin because he could have stopped all this,
Dude, but he wanted the Poon Poon, bro.
18. But I don't blame him because Android 8, like, I'll be honest, if I was a short man like that and a tall woman was just like, I kind of like you and gives me a little peck on the cheek, I might abandon humanity. Like, I don't give a fuck at that point. Like, it's okay.
And same with fucking Vegeta.
And he would have never gotten his daughter if he did that. Come on.
Yeah, true.
However that works. Oh wait, no, he wishes her to be human, I think. Right?
I don't know if he wishes her to be human. I don't know how that
works, actually.
I think she's still an android. I don't think he changed that in the series. I'm not sure.
So like, did she just download like his sperm data?
No, I literally like, other than in Dragon Ball Z Abridged, there's no confirmation. That's what I love about
Dragon Ball is like they straight up canonically in like the super manga is like, oh, I've never kissed Chi-Chi. It's like, you have children. How the fuck is that possible?
Yeah, it doesn't.
And it doesn't never
make
elaborated on. It doesn't make any sense. Like sex in the Dragon Ball universe, it might as well not even exist. Like.
Yeah, like Vegeta just happened to have a kid with Bulma.
Right. Yeah.
And and like Krillin happen to have kids with Android 18, and it's not explained.
Yeah.
So
that's what I wanted to. That's I need the Dragon Ball Encyclopedia to explain the biomechanics of Android 18's pussy.
Yeah, I need to understand it. I need to understand her fucking
for lore reasons. For lore reasons.
I need to understand her reproductive, what her reproductive system is like.
That's very important to me for the ranking of the Cell Saga. That's why it's not Ultra Instinct. It's like,
so here we go to the Buu saga, which is controversial as fuck.
Okay, so here's my stance on the Buu saga, right? The Saiyan stuff kind of goes back to the early Dragon Ball stuff. Like, it's very goofy, it's very fun. However, with how Dragon Ball Z has been going... Okay, hold on. I actually have to go real quick. I'll be right back. I just got to move my car.
No worries. I'll keep talking. So with Buu, like for me, the Buu saga, I'm kind of like on the outside of this shit. I like... I'm going to mute him real quick. I like the Buu saga's opening. I love Gohan and like his little like great Saiyan saga. I think it's very campy and goofy and dumb, but it's charming. It's charming. It doesn't dissuade me, and it sucks though because I don't know why I hear myself. That's so weird. Let me see. Do I? Sorry, folks. I want to know why I can hear myself. So like Goku, they all right. So I lost my train of thought. It just sucks that people didn't really receive the way Akira Toriyama was going with Gohan very well. And to be fair, at this point, people are looking for more serious fighting action, and they're getting like a cross between Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball with the goopy campness of Dragon Ball with the power levels and dynamics of Dragon Ball Z. And it doesn't really work well for audiences. So that's why they had to bring Goku back. And they had to have this tournament arc within the Buu saga. And seeing Gohan, they had to make Gohan get angry again. And they really tried their best to... sorry, it's been a long day. He really tried his best to like capture the same energy as the Cell and Frieza arcs here, with Buu, being a world, like a universe destroying monster. And to me, it kind of drops the ball a little bit. Buu is not that scary as Frieza and Cell, just because like for me, it's too much. It's way too much. It's way too much stakes for what we know the story to be, and what we love about the story. Like with Frieza and Cell, the stories are still really well grounded in the personals of the characters, whereas the Buu saga kind of like just is like, oh, if you don't kill Buu, the universe is gonna explode, and it just kind of falls flat. Don't get me wrong though, there are some excellent fucking scenes in this. Excellent fucking scenes in parts of the Buu saga. There's the Vegito arc, the Vegito scene. There's the what is it called? Gotenks? Yeah, Gotenks. The Gotenks transformation. Super Saiyan 3, meme to hell, to go even further beyond. Like that shit's badass. It's awesome. Vegeta versus Goku part 2, where Goku is still kind of getting his ass kicked by Vegeta, but he's bullshitting him and doesn't want to go all out with his Super Saiyan 3 form. And and isn't really giving Vegeta a fair fight. Gohan getting a super form. His like, what is it? His supreme form. Gohan Supreme. Here, give me one sec, JJ, before you start talking. I gotta just fix you up. Talk, JJ.
Yo.
All right, you are back. I was just saying, like, I was talking about some of the like bigger moments in the Buu saga. I talked about Vegito. I talked about Supreme Gohan. I talked about the fight between Goku and Vegeta.
You're talking about my favorite moment where Goku's like, "You're my friend, Vegeta. Why?" And then like Vegeta just like sticks out his hand, shoots that crowd in the theater, and then Goku's like, "Oh, I gotta fight you now." Like that scene is so good. Like
yeah.
I don't like the majority of the Buu saga, but like the Goku and Vegeta stuff, especially the Vegeta stuff toward the end, is really good for his character, and it's a really good send off. It's just kind of like that final Goku versus Vegeta fight before like the original Dragon Ball Z saga ends. You know, that's why I like that aspect, but I can't forgive the rest of it.
Yeah, like I was saying before that like it's very campy. Mm-hmm. The first part with like Gohan and the Great Saiyaman portion, it tries to like play up like the original Dragon Ball feel with the power levels of Z, and it kind of drops the ball there.
It's already kind of too late because you've already established Z. This is their direction of the franchise, and then Buu happens, and it tries to do a callback, but not just like a cute little callback. It tries to make it a main point. It's just like it's already too late now. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean. And Buu as a villain, like again, like Dragon Ball villains don't have like super, like Vegeta wants to take over our planet because
they're not complex. They're not complex.
They're not. But Buu was like not even. He ain't even there. Like what? Huh?
Boo's just what sucks about Buu is that the reason he's not terrifying is because like we don't care.
Yeah,
we don't care
exactly.
Like with Cell and Frieza and Vegeta, why we cared is because he's fucking massacring our boys. Mm-hmm. And while yes, Buu is massacring our boys left and right, like it feels contrived. It feels like it just has to happen. Whereas like Nappa beating the shit out of all the Z fighters, that shit hits because we just came from a series where we thought they were all the strongest, and they're actually not.
Also, that stupid bullshit where it's like a spirit bomb won't work. Never mind, I guess it will.
Yeah,
like the fuck was that?
And what I love about the Buu saga is this was definitely where Akira Toriyama thought, all right, time to pack it up.
Yep.
Time to call it a day. Yeah. And he ends the series with just like...
He's like, I'm going to train this little boy.
Called Oob.
And then Oob rarely, I would say, or if ever, shows up again.
Oob only shows up in GT, which we did forget to put on here.
No, it should be on there.
It's not.
Oh, shit. Did I not add GT?
It's all right.
Oh, man. Well, GT would have been in Yamcha. Let's just say that. I mean,
GT would definitely be in Namekian, bro.
Nah.
There are good arcs in GT, bro.
There are good arcs.
You're just burnt. You're burnt by like the first two because they're so fucking boring.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, they are. The Black Star Dragon Ball art is not good, but it did give us Super Saiyan 4.
Gogeta.
It is. Come on. Cool. Oh, I mean, yeah. At least with Buu Saga, I would say Namekian, but it also gave us Super Saiyan 3, which is just like, hey, how do I show Goku having more power? How about I give him a long ass haircut where like fucking even the action figures of Super 3, like for the SH figure arts, they come with their own separate stand just for the hair.
Yeah, because you're gonna fall down.
The figure would fall down. Yeah, every time. They actually just made side tangent here, real quick. They made a Guts SH figure arts figure. Everyone's like, "That's dope," and it's based on the Fantasia arc. That's dope. one problem: the sword is extremely unbalancing. It didn't provide a stand, so Guts' hands fall out all the fucking time, and it's unbalanced, and the figure gets knocked over 24/7. Like it's just like I don't know how you do it, but like how SH Figure Arts did it was not good.
They fucked up.
Yeah, they fucked up. They fucked up. But yeah,
You know
Super
what
Saiyan
else
3.
is?
I will never forget. Wait, which video game is it where they have Vegeta as Super Saiyan 3? They have one where Vegeta is Super Saiyan 3.
I think it's
Is that
Budokai
Raging Blast?
Tenkaichi. Yeah, it's like 4 or something like that.
How many? There's only 2 Raging Blasts.
Well, there's Budokai. They have like 4
There's
Budokai
Budokai
Tenkaichi.
too. No, there's only 3.
Is it only 3?
There's only 3. The 4th one is now Sparkling, whatever the fuck.
Gotcha. So it was either the 3rd one or Raging Blast.
I think it was Raging Blast, yeah. But I remember seeing that like.
That's you when
Where
everybody
is my
saw.
brows?
That's you when everybody saw Vegeta turn Super Saiyan God during Broly.
Well, honestly, we also. Yeah, or Nappa turns Super Saiyan. How the fuck would that even?
His mustache, bro.
But oh yeah, I guess it's mustache. But we also should just leave Boo in Super Saiyan, just for the fact Super Saiyan 3 came out, and that inspired a generation of kids to look up what a Super Saiyan 89 look like. Oh my god!
Oh
this
my
is
god!
canon.
Yeah, when Super Saiyan 4 came out, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, Super Saiyan 5 is when he turns white and wears green pants."
Yeah, it was gray hair or silver hair
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck.
Dude is so dumb, and yet he still rolled with it with fucking Ultra Instinct and fucking Gohan's like beast mode. Dude, it's so dumb.
Dude, think about it. The final transformation of Goku is Ultra Instinct canonically with Akira Toriyama's passing. Damn.
To be fair, Akira Toriyama didn't create Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Well, he's not the writer for the manga or the mangaka.
No, he is. He
No,
is. He
he's
gives
not.
notes to the dude who draws it.
Gotcha. Well, that
pretty
the guy
sure,
who
yeah.
the guy who writes, the guy who actually is actively in it is not Akira Toriyama though. It's the guy who's in it right now.
Right, but like it's kind okay. It's kind of a Last Ronin deal, like TMNT. You know what I'm talking about? Where like Kevin Eastman, aka the creator of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, isn't necessarily the writer. He's more so the planner of what's happening. So he's not writing the dialogue. He's just being like, I want this to happen, this to happen, this to happen. To my understanding, I could be totally wrong. To my understanding, that's a similar thing they have going on for the Super manga.
I thought like I thought I like totally not Mark.
Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe I am. But I thought I heard something like Akira Toriyama gives the artist guy the highlights, and the artist guy does the dialogue and the art.
That could be true. That could be
totally
true.
wrong.
We don't work at Toei Animations and
No.
fucking Shonen Jump, so we could definitely be wrong. But you know what else is? You know what definitely is wrong?
Is the Super's first arc? Yeah, dude. I didn't even watch it. I didn't even fucking watch it. I didn't watch the Resurrection F1 as well. I didn't watch. I was just like, I'll just watch the movies. I don't care if there's like
I'm gonna be honest,
minor difference.
They kind of go together because the criticisms fall. The criticisms for both of these fall around the same time. I won't be too harsh because there's definitely worse. With these two arcs, what makes them so bad is they're trying to take movies that are an hour and a half and turn them into long ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
Turning them into long ass shit, and it fucking sucks because not only is it rushed and it looks like shit, they take some of the good moments from the two movies and they don't capitalize on them because the budgets are just way smaller. The budgets are not there. And they're trying to feel out if Dragon Ball Super is even viable. I am genuinely shocked that they got past the Resurrection F arc and did Universe 6 arc. Like, genuinely, that is surprising because of just how lazy both arcs feel. Like, Resurrection F does a little better in terms of like its animation quality, its art design, just like a little bit. But dude, unfortunately this is the legacy for a lot of people when it comes to Dragon Ball. Yeah. Like this shitty image of Goku, like that's what people think of when they think of Dragon Ball. Nothing more, nothing less, and that's or Dragon Ball Super.
I would say
that sucks.
Dragon Ball Super, not all of Dragon Ball. But
that's what I meant. Yeah,
Super.
Super.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, no, I agree. And no, the manga doesn't even cover it. I don't think.
No, because it's a fucking movie.
No. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like, I'll look right now just to be 100%. But like the movies.
No, I think they start off in the manga with the tournament. Universal Century, is that what it's called? No, that's Gundam.
Universe 6 arc.
Universe 6 arc, yeah.
I'm gonna look at the very first chapter of Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, I just like with the show, like I'm like, oh, they're adapting Battle of Gods. Okay, I'm gonna wait for new material. Like, so I didn't even bother with. In fact, I didn't put it on the list initially, and Peter told me to, so I did. Because I was just like, yeah, no, isn't it just Battle of Gods and Resurrection F? Like, do we even need to talk about it? Yeah, so I just entirely skipped it. Anime wise, yeah, doggy doo doo, doggy poopy doggy. I hate the golden Frieza design. It just looks like.
Yeah, but what about Goku? What about a Frieza black?
Frieza was always black. No, just kidding.
Okay, the Resurrection, not Resurrection F. So not Resurrection F, but the Battle of Gods arc lasts 4 chapters in the manga.
Okay, yes, that is right. Yeah.
It is short and sweet. Resurrection F does not exist in the manga.
Yeah.
It goes straight to Universe 6 right after.
What is funny is after one of the arcs, I think it's a Universe 6 or 7 arc, or the tournament arc, fucking they say Broly is canon to the manga, but we're not going to draw it. Like, there's literally a message at the end. It's like it's canon, but just go watch the movie. It was like, oh, okay, cool.
Just go watch the movie.
Like, they literally didn't illustrate anything for it. They're like, you've probably already seen the movie.
That's me for real, bro. That was me for real with a college essay.
Yeah.
Just watch the movie. That's my essay.
Yeah. All right.
Universe 6. I'm gonna be honest. Universe 6 is also kind of.
I'm trying to remember Universe 6. Or
so
like
Universe
before the tournament.
6. Universe 6 is kind of like a prelude to Tournament of Power arc. It's essentially where Beerus fights his brother.
Oh, right.
And they're like, I'll give you my 3 best champions, and you give me your 3 best champions, or 5 or however many.
This one does introduce Hit, though, right?
This one introduces Hit. This introduces Goku's fucking Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Kaioken times 10 form, which is so fucking sick. Because I'm glad they bring it back. They
originally called it Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan when it first came out. I was just like, there's no shot that's what it's called. And then eventually, I don't remember when, but eventually they were just like, all right, it's just called Super Saiyan Blue. But like when it first came out, it was like, no, this is Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. It's like, what does that mean?
Doesn't make any sense.
Technically, right, Super Saiyan God is more powerful than Super Saiyan Super Saiyan Blue. But it only lasts a certain amount of time, which is why.
No, Super Saiyan God is no. Super Saiyan God is better than Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan God you can only attain after like fusing energy with 5 Saiyans of heart.
Right.
And then afterwards you could just transform into Super Saiyan God willy-nilly. Like no one gives a shit.
Yeah.
But Super Saiyan God Blue, Super Saiyan Blue is essentially just like, imagine God is just a base form Goku, and he's turning Super Saiyan for the first time.
Okay, all right, yeah.
That's all it is. It's just kind of like restarting that process.
Yeah.
And yeah, they turn it to Super Saiyan Blue, which is just a Super Saiyan version of the Super.
How
it's so
come
fucking
Ultra
stupid.
Instinct? How come Ultra Instinct? He has to have his shirt off. I know he had his shirt off when he got it, but like every other version, he has his shirt off. Why?
Because he's ripped.
Why can't we draw him with the shirt on?
Because he looks so much cooler with his shirt off.
I guess.
Yeah. This arc was pretty cool. Like, it's really cool seeing like that there's other universes, there's different versions of the Saiyans, different versions of our some of our favorite characters.
And they don't do that like, oh, this is like what evil Piccolo would look like. Like it's none of that shit.
No, and like Kefla is like, what's cool about Kefla is that like it's like, oh my god, that could be so Broly's canon, so Broly exists in this universe because in the show, because like she's supposed to be like the Broly version in their universe. So that means there has to be a counterpart. And it's just kind of fun, like also seeing Vegeta react to other Saiyans that aren't just like his family, because all of them are dead for the most part. So it's nice for him to kind of like have a father moment with the Saiyans from that universe. It's kind of to be honest though, like this arc's also kind of a throwaway and is more of a prelude to.
It's more of a setup,
to the better arc, which is Tournament of Power.
But Peter, watch out, he's not black. I kind of liked the Future Truck saga. I like the like evil Goku, the Rose.
I like the evil Goku, and I love the evil Supreme Kai.
Yes, I like.
Like
that
I like
too.
that there's a Supreme Kai that's like fuck mortals. They're fucking evil, and I want them all dead.
Yeah,
and like I want them under my subjugation. I do think it's fucking stupid that Trunks is involved in this.
A little bit, yeah, but like from what I remember, he hasn't been too involved in the other sagas. In this one, he's more involved, and people love Trunks, so I think
that's why they brought him back.
We gotta give
the only
Trunks
reason.
Something. Yeah.
Is the only
and now
reason.
He's got a little girlfriend, doesn't he? Or does that happen later?
In the show in his universe, in the future Trunks like timeline, like no, he's definitely banging Mai. That's right. 100% doing that.
Yeah.
But like, it also just.
He's doing that.
But it's also just like fucking stupid because like, what makes the Cell Saga very nice is that his universe, his future, no longer has to worry about like bad shit.
Yeah.
And then Akira Toriyama's like, fuck, I guess we should bring Trunks back and have it so his universe is stuck in hell all over again.
Yeah.
And it just like, it kind of sucks. Like so like eventually like, are they going to bring Trunks back again in like 50 different fucking, after 50 different arcs just to bring him back for shits and giggles? I hope not, because Trunks is now like the same age as he would be in the future Trunks. But I do like that, but however, I also don't like that essentially they have to the way to defeat Zamasu wasn't actually defeating him. It was using the super Dragon Balls to destroy Trunks's reality and like warping it into something different.
Yeah. This is also sucks. The first canon confirmation that in fact Goku has never kissed Chi-Chi. But yeah.
That's the best part of the fucking saga.
It's just so, I don't know why I'm so caught up on it, but it's just so fucking weird.
It's badass, dude. What are you talking about?
That means Chi-Chi
I also
like that means Chi-Chi in the sheets doesn't like like any about. She's just like, I'm just here
for pleasure, nothing more. Nothing more. I also do like in this arc that they bring back.
You disappear, you die all the time. I have you here now.
I do like in this arc that they bring back Vegito. Yeah,
I like Vegito.
And like I like that.
And make him canon. Yeah.
Well, he is canon. He's in
Oh, right,
Boo,
during Boo.
but
Yeah,
they
yeah.
kind of fix it a little bit because in Boo, it's very unclear whether like why they fused out of each other. Because in the Boo saga, the Supreme Kais were like, "You will stay like this forever,"
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and then in Super, they're like, "Oh, it's only for an hour."
No, we were just kidding.
And then it's like, well, then why is the other Supreme Kai still fused together? Why don't they just unfuse? It's fucking dumb. It doesn't make sense. But I'm glad they brought Vegito back.
Yeah.
I like Vegito.
I like this arc. I did.
All right. Tournament of Power
Tournament
arc.
Power.
Dude.
No. No.
It's
no.
Super Saiyan God, dude.
Absolutely.
It's
dude,
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
I would give you Super Saiyan or below the original Dragon Ball, but nah, it's just a giant fight. That's all it is. Like,
yeah, and that's all you need. Dude, what's Broly? What is Super Broly? Super Broly. I'm putting. I want you to know this right now. Spoilers for when we talk about Dragon Ball Super Broly. Dragon Ball Super Broly is Ultra Instinct, bro. That's not even a question.
It's the power tournament goes on for fucking ever, and then at the end it's like, oh, Android 17 wins by technicality. And it's like, fuck you, fuck off, kill yourself.
Fine, I will give it Super Saiyan. I'll give it Super Saiyan.
I'll say this: I don't like Jiren at all. Jiren is like such like.
Oh no, he's a terrible villain.
Yeah, fucking awful. He's like Boo level of bad. Like
all he wants to do is just beat up Goku. That's all he wants to do.
I will say, Super Saiyan is hype. It's very fucking hype through and through. Like technically, the tournament only lasts for an hour. I think someone made a compilation of like all the Dragon Ball footage from like that arc and making it all an hour and just sped up with like 4 or 5 different screens going on at the same time with different battles. But yeah, it's hype as shit. The battles are good, but that's about all it has going for it. Where you have like, hey, yeah,
well,
you
the setup,
moments, but there's nothing for me that surpasses Goku defeating Vegeta or Gohan becoming Super Saiyan. Like those moments are solidified for those arcs. That's why it just can't for me go past that. If you wanted to pass it the original Dragon Ball, I would highly disagree, but if you want to say that, go ahead. But yeah, no. I don't know. It's just kind of it's fun. It was fun within the moment. Like I feel like it was fun while it was airing. It was really fun to watch. But I think if you watch it through again, you're just like, all right, this is pretty much a one-note kind of arc here.
Fair. I'll give it to you.
At least with the Frieza saga, like Bulma's chasing after crabs or whatever the fuck she's doing. You know.
All right, so you read the Morio arc?
I did. I would put this probably on scale with the Future Trunks arc. I thought it was fun. I liked the villain. It's just it's hard to talk about the Dragon Ball manga for me because it feels like every character, and this is just Dragon Ball in general, but especially in the Super, every character's in a stalemate. They never advanced, they never learned. So the only thing you could really do is introduce an interesting villain, and that's just what this arc does. Some of the battles are really cool, but other than that, it's just kind of okay.
Yeah, I heard this was kind of a mixed bag, just because like they didn't know what to do.
Yes, and it very
after
much
Super
feels like that. Yeah, I just like the villain. I actually do like him quite a bit, but yeah, it just feels kind of misguided. Especially that next arc, was fucking Yamcha. It's boring as shit. I don't give a fuck about
the granola arc.
Fucking granola.
Don't they introduce Frieza Black in this arc though? How is that not cool?
My same problem with fucking Golden Frieza is with Black Frieza. It's just like, wait, when did?
Why is he black?
Why is he black? Hold on one sec.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find the chapter. I want to look at it again because it's kind of funny, dude. Let me see if I can find it.
I have to close my door because I don't want to ruin Steph's evening.
Yeah, so they finish the arc. The final arc is called, or the final chapter in the arc is called "The Universe Strongest Appears," and
Hmm.
everybody's like, "Oh, who is that gonna be? Is it gonna be
It's
Granola?"
Frieza again.
And then Frieza just shows up to
Dude, I'm done with
defeat
Frieza. I'm
Morio
done.
or defeat the
How
bad
come
guy
Cell
from.
doesn't pop up as much as fucking Frieza does? Frieza pops up every fucking set. I get he's an iconic villain and best saga at least in Z. Um, best art saga arc, whatever you want to call it. I get that. I totally understand valid. But like, why the fuck does he need to keep fucking popping up? Same with Boo. I've done get Boo the fuck out of here. Why do I need to be reminded of fucking Boo? I fucking hate that pink fuck. He's nothing to me. He's nothing. Frieza is something to me. Uh, uh, I'm at a loss for words
Dude,
for how
I just.
much I just don't care about Frieza anymore.
Yeah, but Frieza turns
And
black.
Boo's just there to like hang out with Hercule. A fuck gives a shit about Hercule. I'll be honest, I don't give a fuck. Like he's a fun little like goofy character, I get it, but like when an episode cuts to like Hercule and Boo coming up with some shenanigans, Boo just being like, I just like I can't fucking do it. I want to Baja blast my brains out. I can't fucking do it in Minecraft. Like it infuriates me to no fucking end.
I
Yeah.
will say it's super super fucking funny that that but like the only way to make to make anything happen, like to like they thought, you know what, let's make Frieza black. He's
After
just like
all he's called people
he
monkeys.
shows up he shows up at the end of the arc and is just like, huh, I guess I surpassed you guys. All
Yeah.
right, see ya. He shows up out of nowhere. That's like the
Hmm.
worst part of it. Like that's so stupid. I don't
Yeah.
know. Um. All
What do
right.
you think
The
of the superhero stuff?
high
Because the high school
school.
stuff is like a prequel to the superhero stuff.
Yeah, high school stuff is just like them retreading on the Saiyan arc,
Yeah, it
and
sucks.
I actually like the superhero stuff a little bit.
Uh,
I think
it.
they do Gohan and Piccolo really well, but I think the
Mhm.
movie is way better in terms of that, just because like it's more well paced.
Yeah,
Um,
I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. But I stopped reading after the high school one. I think I'm gonna take a break.
I think I've had enough of this.
Yeah,
Enough of this
even though the
shit.
chapters like don't come out like every week or something like that or every month, I'm like, I think I need a break.
I think I think I need
I don't
to.
want to. Basically, I don't want to catch up anymore. I don't. I don't care.
I'll probably catch up like eventually, but like right now,
It's not
no
top
need to.
priority.
Yeah,
Not even
yeah.
remotely. Um.
Um.
All right.
So the movies.
Down movies. Do you mind before we go forward? I just need to get a drink of water. My throat is dry as shit.
Yeah, sure, sure.
All right.
While
Sorry,
JJ
I've been
does
leaving
that,
like five
let's
other
take
times.
a quick word from our sponsor of today's stream, our channel.
Oh.
Thank you guys very much once again for checking out the stream, checking out the channel. We really appreciate the response we've had with JJ's video. Like I said at the top of the stream, we will be having more content coming down the road. I will hopefully have a video out next by the end of this month, and we'll kind of go from there. And you guys can hear JJ again. So yeah, we'll just. I hate that I can hear him behind me, but yeah, we really appreciate the feedback we've had on the recent video with JJ. So we definitely are going to be creating more content and doing more for the channel and the content and just going from there. So subscribe if you haven't. And if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine. But we hope you check us out eventually again. Our content's going to be awesome. So, yeah,
Good old H2O, baby.
we are sponsored by good old H2O.
Use
JJ.
coupon code Black Hudson.
Yeah, go get your Poland Springs at your nearest fucking ShopRite or something. But JJ, we're about halfway through. We're going on to the movies. What are you excited to talk about with the movies? Like, how have you seen all of them?
I have. I think I've seen all of them in high school, but it's been a while since I rewatched a lot of these. Dead Zone. I'll be honest. I like Garlic Jr. I know.
Shut the fuck up. You like
I
Garlic
like,
Jr.
I
dude.
do like Garlic Jr. I like the little fucker. He's just. I know he's annoying as shit, and he's a filler arc in fucking Z. But like, I always like the little guy. He had a little soft place in my heart. It's the generic, like, oh, I want to wish to become stronger and stuff like that. But like, he's got a lot more character than, let's say, Jiren or something like that. Like, or even Boo. Like, he's got a lot more spunk to it. He's kind of like what I wanted Boo to be. Like, still bratty and stuff, but had a little bit of character, whereas Boo is just a brat. Dead Zone, however, it's got a lot of boring parts. That's going to be a common trend in these movies. There'll be a lot of boring and then 20 minutes of like good fights and shit. The animation isn't anything too spectacular, so I'd be okay with Namekian or bottom as Super Saiyan. How do you feel about it?
Dude, I'll go Namekian. With these early Dragon Ball movies, they are so boring.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially due to the fact that like while these are coming out, like the main series is going on.
Yeah. And none of these are canon, or most of them aren't.
Most of them aren't canon, and on top of that, like you're really trying to say that like this stupid fuck who looks like Goku is stronger than Goku.
Tree of Maya Yamcha already. I'm there for it.
Dude, it's so boring.
It's just like, what if Goku had what if Goku had a Shadow the Hedgehog?
Like, I honestly feel like, personally, I feel like all of them are kind of Yamcha cheer. They're so boring. They're forgettable. Same with Lord Slug. Lord Slug sucks. Eats donkey dick. But you know what fucking slaps hard, bro?
Dude,
Cooler.
I feel like this is your nostalgia a little bit. Cooler's not any good.
Dude, Cooler is so fun, dude. No, shut the fuck up.
Because he's just like, oh, he's Frieza's brother.
Dude, they made Frieza's brother, and they made him scary.
Put that shit. All right, fine.
I'll put it in Namekian. I'll put it in the middle of Namekian.
Revenge of Cooler, Return of Cooler is fucking lower for sure. That should.
You think it's worse? You think it's worse? Dude,
I
Revenge of Cooler is so dumb. Revenge of Cooler is so dumb.
That's the one with the stupid fucking dragon, right?
It's the one. No, it's the one where
dragon?
No. It's the one where they fucking terraform Namek.
The one where I think Goku's. Or sorry, not Goku. Gohan's still a kid. He's got this little fucking dragon thing.
That's the original Cooler.
Yeah, I fucking hate that one. Oh my god, dude, I can't say. I'm like, why the fuck am I following this little shit? It blows my mind.
Dude.
And the animation for all these early ones are not they're. Like it's a movie. I should be like, wow, they got more of an animation budget. It's like pretty much on par with.
Nah, this one's good. This one's good.
Yeah, shut up. He's so like, oh, what if Frieza had it? Like, oh, such a Shadow the Hedgehog type of beat.
Dude, I love Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, dude. Sonic.
I love Sonic.
Side tangent. I've been setting Peter these TikToks of men dressed up as Sonic as Tails and doing absolutely foul shit. Did you see the one?
Yeah, dude.
I sent you where they're pissing on each other.
They're so weird.
Or the one who mixes pasta with like with blue Monster energy.
Like,
and he starts eating it actually, and he starts to gag.
I do not get
It's
why you're sending me this shit. Like,
it's
it's
because
so
you know what it is.
weird.
It throws me back to like the Filthy Frank days, like when they would just make just random bullshit off the cuff and like just eat off. They're pissing on each other.
What
Oh
are
my
you
god.
talking about? Like,
Are the
what are
Dolby
you
ones?
even
Wait,
saying, bro?
have you listened to the Dolby ones I've sent you? Where it's like Dolby
Dolby,
has a hard cock, Master Porter.
Dolby,
Dolby
Dolby,
needs to be
Dolby,
milked.
Dobby is pregnant with Master
Dolby.
Potter's
Yes,
child.
that
It's
one.
so dumb. It is so
Also,
fucking
side tangent upon that.
stupid.
Along with Persona, which was like the foundation of our friendship, the other foundation of our friendship was us talking in Dolby's voice at her old ShopRite job and annoying the shit out of one of our coworkers, where she's like, "Stop doing the Dolby voice," and we're like, "Dolby is upset. Dolby will get his revenge."
Dobby is a free.
Oh, that's we kept saying that. Dolby is a free elf, or Master has presented Dolby with a sock. Dolby is free.
Dude, it was so
Just
dumb.
nonstop throughout the entire shift is just that stupid bullshit.
Yeah, we were fucking dumb as hell.
We were
were
fucking annoying.
dumb as hell.
Yeah,
I
man.
do not blame anyone for wanting to kill us.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I
So
do.
back to the
Yeah,
main
sorry.
event.
What do we have next? What is
Super Android 13.
I thought this one was all right.
It's all right, dude. It's like it's Namekian. I'm gonna put
Yeah.
it right here. It's Namekian.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now onto the big boy. Literally the big boy. Dude, Broly is S tier, dude. Broly
Yeah.
is Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan tier.
Listen, Broly has a lot of boring shit. But once the fight finally hits, then it goes incredibly hard.
Actually, you know what? No. I think Broly's Super Saiyan. And
Yeah,
I'm going to
I
explain
think
to you
that's
why. It goes hard, but just like you're saying, Broly, like as much as like the fight is hard, Broly is only intriguing because he's strong. There's nothing more to him. He's very like bare bones. I want to kill Kakarot, which
What's your
sucks.
power level?
Yeah. What's your power?
Mine's pretty strong. Oh, I should have added DBCA on here. That'd be all.
Nah. That doesn't count.
Oh, come on. It rejuvenized the franchise.
I know, but it doesn't count.
I know.
Bojack. I only like Bojack because it makes Gohan cool. Like
Yeah.
Teen Gohan's my favorite character, and like they just made him so cool because he's menacing as fuck. He just takes on all four of these like blue creatures or whatever the fuck, and just like terrorizes them. And then for whatever reason, and then he's also wearing like the like his dad's gi, which low key kind of slaps. Like he does look really good in that, but I mean, his OG Piccolo outfit is way better. But I like him wearing his dad's gi, but it definitely is like, I think it's better than these two.
Yeah.
But it's definitely Namekian tier. Broly's Second Coming.
It's not good.
It's just dumb. It's just dumb.
I like Android 18 and Hercule, like that character interaction, because without the movie, we wouldn't really have. It has some characters that would normally not interact with each other interact. You know how like sometimes in the video games they do that, and it's like, oh shit, in the main show they never did this kind of thing. So that's a little fun. But besides that,
Yeah, I'm gonna put Broly like.
you could put it in Yamcha. I don't care. I don't have that much of a.
All right, I'm putting it in Yamcha.
Top of Yamcha. Yeah. Fire Broly sucks ass. That shit is so
dude. That shit's so bad. That shit is so bad.
Okay, out of the movies, what I hate the most is when the main characters are young trucks and fucking Gotex. I can't fucking
Truck and Goten, bro.
Annoying together. They're like in fucking insufferable. I can't fucking stand it.
That's so
I
funny.
hate them. I hate them. That's all I have to say.
I hate them. I hate them. Janimba. I think Janimba's a Super Saiyan tier.
Dude, I would go Super Saiyan God, dude.
No,
oh
relax,
my God,
relax.
That
That's nostalgia.
Dude, the
that's
fights
nostalgia.
too. Oh my
That's
God,
nostalgia as
that
fuck.
shit is.
You know it's nostalgia. You know it's nostalgia as fuck
Yes,
because you know it's
nostalgia.
It's nostalgia as
the
fuck
fusion,
because
yes, I know the fusion is the coolest part of that fucking movie. But like,
dude,
does it hit?
Gogeta is just awesome. You lagged out. There we go. Okay. Gogeta is badass. He's such a fucking cool transformation. But you know it sucks because they only had the animation for that fight because everything else is just slideshow slapstick comedy in the real world eventually because they put all the animation into Gogeta just looking badass. Wrath of the Dragon. It's only cool because it's only cool because of Dragon Fist. I'm telling you that right now.
Dude. Yes.
It is only cool because of Dragon Fist.
But it's so cool. You know what? This is my cooler moment. It's so fucking cool.
I'm gonna put it next to cooler. Fine. I'll put it next to cooler.
And it's the last. Well, I don't know.
All right.
God,
the Super movies. Oh, dude, this is where they peak when it comes to Dragon Ball movies.
When it comes to the movies,
Battle of Gods.
The introduction to the character goes incredibly hard.
Yes. I know you're gonna. I know you're. You agree with me?
Hold on.
I think it is so much better than all of these arcs, dude. This hour and a half goes hard. All right. Goes hard.
Dude, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna be honest.
Dude,
like I would put it above the original track. I would still put Cell above.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Fair, because I'm gonna agree with you and Broly. We already spoiled it. That shit is an Ultra Instinct. Like, no.
Yeah, just put it there right now. I'm putting it above the Frieza saga. That's how good Broly is.
You know what? I'll say they're on par. That's what I'll say.
Battle of Gods It tickles you right here, bro.
No, it's great. Yeah.
They introduce a new character.
Not my Bulma.
They introduce a new character. They introduce one of the best Vegeta moments.
Mm-hmm.
They introduce
That's
really cool fucking.
Right? That's what you're referring to.
Yeah.
Or is he dancing or doing karaoke? I don't remember.
She's doing.
No, he
does karaoke. He's just like, I don't remember what he's singing, but it's so good.
I love Goofball Vegeta.
Yeah, and like, I love that they introduced this new form that is very cool. It looks very stunning. The red really works. They do a really good job animating it. The fight between Goku and Beerus is badass as hell, and to a point where Goku no longer is Super Saiyan God, but he's still holding his own against Beerus, and it's only been like 20 fucking minutes. Yeah. Like that's peak Dragon Ball. This is peak Dragon Ball. It's pretty much up there with peak Dragon Ball. They just took a really good job. It's simple, it's easy, and they make Beerus menacing. Like he's
Beerus
menacing.
Is a legit one of the best villains in Dragon Ball.
Like just in this arc, because he's not a villain. He then turns into a mentor, but
but he's the antagonist. We'll say he's the antagonist in this movie. What was I gonna say? Shit. Oh yeah. If someone told me Beerus is my favorite Dragon Ball villain, I wouldn't have to argue with them. No way. If someone said Boo, I'd be like, what the fuck? But no, if someone said Beerus is my favorite, I'm like, yeah, no, that's about right. And it's just like Whis being Whis barely does shit, but he's the most powerful motherfucker. Especially
and that's
Broly.
The best part. That's the best part because Beerus is how do you think I got this strong? And Goku's tons of training, and he's like, you see that guy over there, that dumbass eating the cake? I've never beaten him. He was like, I've never beaten him. That's holy, okay, Goku couldn't beat you. Mm-hmm. So, holy fuck. So, it kind of builds a new level of, because, the problem with Dragon Ball is its escalation of power. That is the biggest issue I have with Dragon Ball. The way they escalate power in this series is very annoying, especially in like Tournament of Power, where like for some reason Master Roshi can hold his own against Super Saiyans now, and Krillin can beat Gohan for some reason. But with Battle of Gods, before all of that shit, it's established that there is gods out there that are stronger and more powerful than anything else in the universe. They are the peak of their universe. There's nothing higher than them. And then they bring in Zeno, and then there's fucking peak levels of fighting, power up prowess, and ultra instinct.
But I also think it's such a good introduction back into Dragon Ball after Z ends. You know, like it's such like a, you know, Z was over, 17 years, no new Dragon Ball content for the most part, besides, you know, video games and not canon shit. And then like Battle of Gods comes in, and it's a big event because it's like, holy shit, new Dragon Ball content. What the fuck? Let's fucking go. You watch this in theaters. I've seen Battle of Gods, Resurrection F, and Broly in theaters. I still haven't seen Super or Superhero. And they're all big events. Well, besides Resurrection F, but we'll get there. Like Battle of Gods was a huge like tickets were sold out in my theater. Like it was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like Battle of Gods is so good.
Resurrection F. Resurrection F.
I don't think it's Yamcha. No. Tournament of Power above. Yeah.
I would do that. I do think it's better than these two.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I'm gonna put it down here. Yeah. Resurrection F is kind of boring. But it introduces Frieza back in a great way.
They bitch Gohan almost immediately, and they do that throughout the series. But I'm just like, God damn it, just let him fucking do something.
They do my favorite character dirty. But they bring. I know you don't like Golden Frieza, but I think Golden Frieza is pretty cool in this. I do think Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan is very cool in this, but I do not think they do it justice in the movie.
Do you want to know why I don't like Resurrection F?
Why?
Who's my favorite Dragon Ball character?
I don't know. Who is it?
Vegeta. Vegeta's lost a lot. In fact, it's an ongoing joke that Vegeta is best at getting his ass beat. Vegeta finally stands a chance against Frieza in this movie. I'm like, oh my god, is this my Vegeta moment? Is he gonna fucking win? The Earth gets wiped out. Guess who has to... Goku goes back in time and fixes it. He steals Vegeta's moment. I'd rather have the Earth destroyed just so Vegeta can have his fucking moment in the sun. But guess who has to snuff it out every time? Fucking, oh, that is Goku. Fuck you, Goku. Let my short king Vegeta fucking win one time. He's a better father than you, so fucking let him win. Let him win, man.
Dude, you sound personally attacked. Like that's sad.
Guess how many Goku figures I have? 0. Guess how many Vegeta figures I have? 2, bitch. 2. Fucking grow up.
Yes, as the guy holding dolls.
Figures, motherfucker.
So now on to Dragon Ball Super Broly. This shit
slaps.
Peak Dragon Ball.
In the theater, people were going insane.
Dude, when they finally transformed into Gogeta. No, not even that yet. When Goku finally transforms into Super Saiyan Blue, that's what they should have done for Resurrection F, bro. That transformation was so fucking sick.
And like for a split second, you see Ultra Instinct in there, and it's like, oh, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Vegeta turning Super Saiyan God.
Yeah.
Oh, that was sick because we've never seen him do that.
It,
So it's cool to know he can do it.
it's so cool that like the manga was like, we're not gonna adapt this. Just go watch the movie. We couldn't create anything tighter than that movie.
Yeah. And then like there are so many good funny moments that harbor back to like Akira Toriyama's goofy side.
Yeah.
Like Frieza, like not Beerus, Whis being like, all right, say hi to Frieza. And then Frieza's like, wait, what? And then is getting his ass rocked by Broly.
Yeah. Dude, everyone was laughing in that fucking theater. I want them to re-release those movies just so I could be. That's one of the best theater experiences in my life. Was the opening night of Broly. I went to go see that with Leon, and it was so fucking good, man.
I saw that movie with my brother, and in the same theater, Siku Senpai was there.
Oh, nice.
So we said hi to Siku, and like we watched the movie, and me and Joe were like, "Holy shit!" And I was working at the movie theaters at the time, so me and my coworkers who were hyped for Dragon Ball Super Broly were talking about it, and my coworker our manager came up to us and was like, "I don't get why you guys think like this is cool. It's just like a cartoon. Don't all they do is fight?" And like me and my other coworker were like, "Yeah, that's the fucking point.
Cool about it.
That's
like
the fucking
point.
point."
Like, you like Godzilla? Why? I'm like, because it's people in rubber suits beating the shit out of each other. What is there not to like?
what more do you need?
Yeah, what do you need more?
Like, are you fucking
not everything needs a fucking like Shakespearean message. Sometimes you want to see the blue-haired guy beat up the green-haired guy. That's all you want. It's escape.
That's all you fucking need. Yeah,
it's all you need, baby.
Like, and dude, when Gogeta comes on screen, bro, I gotta play. I'm not gonna play from the movie, but I'm gonna play it from the game because they fucking do it justice. Let me see if I can find it. DBFZ Gogeta.
And then they have that little green skin girl that like people were thirsting over.
Yeah,
she was a fun part of the movie. And then that Space Ranger guy, I keep forgetting his name. He plays a bigger part in the Super manga, but even then, I'm just like, I don't care. But he wasn't that annoying in Broly. The fights are just fucking great, and it actually does a good job of blending like 3D environments with hand-drawn animation. Like, it's not too distracting.
Dude, remember when they broke the universe?
Yeah, that shit.
They ripped a hole through space and time because their fight was so strong.
And then you know what? I don't blame people for then after being like, I forget the goat guy's name in the Super manga, but then like they go from that to,
Mario.
Like, they go from that to Mario. Fucking, it's just not the same.
Like, look at this. I have this up on screen. Everybody, you're all gonna be subject to this. I'm gonna cover our faces.
Can I see it?
Can you not see it on Discord?
No. It's on the tier maker thing still.
Oh.
So how about you fucking share it with me?
Yeah, I guess you can look at it.
Oh, great. Thanks. Gee, I really appreciate it.
Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see
Dumb
it.
Slut. All right. I'm going to full screen this bitch, and we're all going to hear it. Actually, I muted the audio.
I don't hear shit.
Broly. Send Broly! Send Broly back to the planet he grew up on!
We're not finished!
Dragon Ball Fighter Z is fucking great.
Dude, it just might be cold downstairs, but I got goosebumps, bro. That shit is so slick. And that's like from the movie. That like looks like it's from the movie because of how good it is. I can't show the movie just in case of copyright bullshit, but god damn.
Yeah.
God damn, that fight is so cool. Like it goes so fucking hard. You know what doesn't go hard at all?
Dragon Ball Superhero.
Dragon Ball Superheroes. It's just all right. It's like Super Saiyan, dude. It's cool. Honestly, I think it's a little better than the Zamasu arc, but that's just me.
I haven't seen it, so I can't.
Nah, I'll keep it below. I think what I like about this is they make Gohan, Gohan and Piccolo way better. They give them both new transformations that kind of bring them up a bit. They bring back the old dynamic of Gohan and his anger and, him needing to be strong to protect the Earth. And I like that they show a lot more scenes with Piccolo being like a fatherly figure or a caregiver figure. With Pan, because Pan's in this. I don't recall if Trunks and Goten are in the movie. But I do like the Gammas. The Gammas are pretty cool. They're just androids, more androids. I can't stop with the androids. And stop. Surprisingly, the 3D animation is not bad. It's really well done. Like, if you liked Dragon Ball Fighters, you like the Dragon Ball Fighters cutscenes, like you'll like this. They go really hard, and it's really, really good. Cell Max is fucking dumb as shit. They just bring back Cell, and he's a giant monster. He's a giant monster that has no thoughts or anything.
That sucks.
And that's it.
But sucks ass.
Yeah. JJ, this is our tier list. What do you think of it?
Shit.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Yeah,
no,
it's fucking ass cheeks.
I'm surprised we were so didn't just put a lot of like the first 3 arcs of Dragon Ball Z into Ultra Instinct and stuff like that. But I kind of like that, Because the thing is, though, a lot of them have problems, especially like Frieza, that has problems. But I think in terms of moments that I think for me, what puts Frieza above the first 3 Dragon Ball Z arcs is that Frieza the villain is perfect. Super Saiyan is iconic as fuck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the most iconic transformation. Yeah, most of the stuff that, even when people parody Dragon Ball, they usually parody the Namek surroundings and the suits there, the Vegeta suits or whatever, the one with the shoulder pads.
The Saiyan suits.
The Saiyan suits and stuff like that. It's just so iconic, and the transformation is so iconic. Frieza himself is iconic. People can know nothing about Dragon Ball. They at least know 2 things: Super Saiyan Goku, and probably next in line, Frieza. He's just such an icon, such a threatening and menacing villain. And then they just reuse him over and over.
Yeah, well, cry about it later, JJ. All right. Why don't you make another fucking video where you criticize a character and perception of the character?
Yeah, Frieza is actually the good guy.
Frieza is the hero.
Yeah, it is. Goku, he's messing with Frieza. He never asked for that. Frieza's the victim. He's just trying to genocide a whole planet.
Frieza's the victim. But I think ultimately what I like about our list is that there's care. We love this series. We love everything about it. We've watched a majority of it. Whether or not we've watched it recently is besides the point.
The movie's definitely not. The older movie.
This series holds a really good place in both of me and JJ's heart, and I for one am excited to see if they animate Super. I know they're not. They're doing some weird kid version of Dragon
Magic.
Ball.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
I don't. Yeah.
I really wished they would do more with like Broly, bringing him back and kind of seeing that dynamic and animating like a new story arc with Super. But JJ, what are you thinking?
Here's what I'll ask, especially with Akira Toriyama's passing and stuff like that. Oh, look at the list right now. We have a lot of Dragon Ball content. Do we really need more?
I mean, no.
I would be
but it's
okay
the same.
With, with a movie every 3 or 5 years. I don't need another series, because Super's pacing is it's pacing.
It is that pacing of all time.
It is the pacing of all time. I just think I think we have plenty of Dragon Ball content. We have clearly people are not tired of Dragon Ball because they'll buy a video game and they know very damn well the first boss is going to be Raditz, and people are okay with this. They're okay with replaying the story over and over again. Dragon Ball games will never die. I don't think Dragon Ball will ever die, but do we need more of it is the real question. It's just a question out there, especially with Akira Toriyama's passing. Let's face facts. Dragon Ball makes money. So they're going to continue making Dragon Ball, regardless of anything. My question is, I guess, is that are we Star Wars fatigued or no?
With Dragon Ball, 100%.
Are we fatigued?
Are you kidding me?
Dragon Ball? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's without a question.
But are the fans fatigued is the question.
Because
no,
I think
Dragon Ball Z channels that talk about Dragon Ball Z 24/7. Even though there's been barely any new content besides a manga chapter dropping here or there. Like, can we just admit it was a fun ride? Maybe let's just patter out the releases from now on. Just maybe we don't need Dragon Ball all the time.
I mean, we'll see. The manga only comes out every 2 or 3 months, so
yeah, that's true.
So you got that.
Yeah, I love Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is a huge part of my childhood. Dragon Ball is one of the first animes I've ever watched. My preferred method of watching Dragon Ball is Kai, because it just gets rid of all the thriller. I know people like the filler. That's fine if you do. Me, I just like, it's in the manga. That's all I want to see, kind of thing. Which is why we're kind of gonna get a One Piece Kai in a way, because it's just gonna be like, have you seen the episode counts of what they're doing? So all of East Blue, 25 episodes. Guy Pia, barely 10 episodes. They're just gonna go at the manga's pace, which is think because the reason why the episodes are 1,000 plus is because fucking there's so much goddamn filler and mixed manga canon in there. One Piece is getting this treatment now, and I'm super stoked about it because, maybe my girlfriend will actually watch it with me instead of being I'm not gonna watch 1,000 episodes.
Maybe my girlfriend will watch it with me.
Yeah. Well, it would also. I mean, people are still willing to watch 1,000 episodes for One Piece. One Piece is very popular, especially during COVID. But I don't want to turn this into a One Piece thing. But yeah, that's my preferred method is Kai, especially because I like it dubbed, and Kai is the superior dub through and through. No questions, no ifs, ands, or buts. The voice actors have plenty more experience and stuff like that. It's just a way better listen. And I think all, if not most, of the original cast returns. At least the major players.
Mm-hmm.
For the English dub. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Well, with that, gang, I think I think that's it, bro.
Yeah. I mean, overall thoughts, Dragon Ball is a F tier. Everything.
Dragon Ball fucking sucks.
Sucks. It could suck my dragon balls, if you know what I'm saying.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
If you know what I'm super saying. Oh,
Dude, nice. Nice.
dude,
Nice.
that one right off the noggin right there.
So end us off. Check out our channel. We got a really great video by JJ that we've hyped up twice now. More stuff will come along the way, and we thank everybody for their support and their love for our channel. So more to come. More to come.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody.